But one of the most simplistic guns out there in today's market is, of course, the Glock, but more specifically the Glock-17. Well, the third generation. This is a Glock-17 third generation. Mostly known for its simplicity, the Glock-17 or Glocks in general are very popular just because of one of the most reliable. Police officer uses them a lot. However, they do have, and at least some models, more specifically this one, have a lot of problems and issues with. Okay, not really a lot of problems, but these problems are kind of a big deal breaker for me, and these videos are just to help you figure out what kind of gun you want and what things to look for when you're looking for a gun to purchase. I really love this gun. There's nothing really wrong with it besides for these three main reasons, and the top one, the most one that I do not like is the grip texture. Now you would think by looking at the grip texture that it's nice, smooth, it's like has stippling here, some grooves on the side. But with this gun, I'm constantly trying to fix my grip almost all the time, especially when I shoot. Like my hand just slides down. I don't know, like it's just weird. Like you would think, it's kind of almost counterintuitive. You would think that like with all this grip texture, like it's actually perfect, but it could just be my hand. It really could be. And it may not be a big deal breaker for everybody, but this is kind of a big one for me just because like always having to adjust my hands. Just make sure you're looking at grip textures, see if the hand feels good for you, and also don't just think about holding it, think about how when you shoot, how it's gonna move, how it's gonna feel, and those are just some things you gotta think about when you're shooting guns like this. Now I know they're all in the 5th generation, so the stippling is definitely a lot better, especially the aftermarket parts. However, just for this specific one, it's a big letdown. Now the top second thing I hate about this gun is the fact the stippling. Yeah, well, not stippling. It's a slide release right here. Like they're just so tiny. Like I have some pretty small hands, and I feel like even for someone like me, I struggle to try to take the slide out by like just like tiny little like fingers, and it's like super annoying. It's very tedious, very I don't know. Like it's just a hassle to deal with. But if you're gonna be cleaning your gun, you're gonna be maybe changing out parts or slides, it's gonna be a little annoying. And you know what? I take back my words. This is the number one thing that I hate about this gun, and it's the biggest deal breaker for me is the mag release. The mag release is just it's so flat. Like I don't know if, let me try to get a better angle. It's so hard to press it. Like, you have to press on it hard, and then again, like as far as ergonomics go, it's not the best in its field. It's probably the worst feature that the Glock-17 has. Especially when practicality comes into play, it's gonna let you down big time. Especially if you're running drills, you're trying to get the motion down for your handgun. The Glock-17 3rd gen is definitely not up to par with the mag release as with other ones. It's almost like they didn't even bother to use or run their gun themselves. But other people have also had that same issue. It's terrible. Like the mag release, like come on, like it frustrates me how a Glock, a high tier company, can make a gun like this. And with as far as their reputation goes, you would think like a mag release would be one of the first things that they would do to fix the issue. And it doesn't even pop. Like there's no like really like horizontal. Yeah, there's no pop actually. But honestly, for these drawbacks, I couldn't even come up with that many reasons to dislike this gun. I still love it. It's very fun to shoot. Would I use it for everyday carry? No. Would I use it to trust my life with? Probably not. But it is still a very high reliable handgun. You can't go wrong with getting a Glock. Just make sure you know what generation you're getting into, if the gun is a good fit for you or not, and just make sure you know the drawbacks. Fill out the gun. There's only 3 reasons. I really love this gun. I'm probably gonna come out with more reasons why I love this gun than not like this gun. But yeah, let me know what you think. Am I right or am I wrong? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. And what was I gonna say? Goodbye, Ishinators. I gotta get more comfortable saying that. But I'll catch you later, Ishinators.